thinking about it for a while. It eventually facilitates the cheating. The cheating was, it was the first date to breaking up again, so we knew it was going to end in cheating. It always does. But she says, I was gonna tell you. Translation, I was never gonna tell you. It's the opposite. Never trust anything. Women never intend to tell you about their infidelity. Never. They only say they were going to after you find out about it in an attempt to save face. That's chapter 1, saving face. Remember back, guys. Get your notes from chapter 1. If you expect a woman to tell you she cheated, it'll be a long wait. Do not offer her retroactive honestly. She was never going to tell you. Honestly,
so baby,
I'm okay with this one. If you found out someone cheated, they probably weren't going to tell you. Yeah, we're after the fact that they cheated, sure. But she says, I want to get married someday. What she means to say is, I do want to get married after I fucked 100 guys. Gotta get those numbers up first. Then we can get married. Every woman wants to get married. Not even true. It's a symbol of her inherent value as a woman. Also not true. A man chose her to spend the rest of his life with and to start a family with. But in today's, women aren't interested in marriage when their value is at its peak. But then wonder why high-value men don't want to wife them up in their mid to late 30s. Just kind of seem like you're rambling about different things here, but all right. When she says, I saw my ex the other day. Translation, I've been fucking my ex behind your back. This is a tactic women like to use to make you think you could trust them. She didn't have to tell you anything, but she did anyway. I can trust her now. Nonsense. All she's doing is letting you know her ex is back in her life and likely has been there for a while. I saw my ex the other day. Doesn't mean she didn't see him the day before or the day before that. So even when she tells you the truth, still think she's lying. When she says, my ex is such an asshole, what she means to say is, I'm still in love with my ex. If you guys remember from chapter 1, she calls you a cocky asshole. That means she loves you. Hold on, don't freak out, guys. I'm quoting him. A woman who talks shit about her ex is not over her ex. Remember, the more she tries to convince you of something, the less likely it's true. A woman who calls her ex an ass wants her ex in her ass. Bars. Shit. Never forget that. I mean, it's the same vein we keep talking.
Need extra money for college? Our scholarship provides $1,000 for college expenses.
Hey guys, today we're going to talk about being ugly, and now that you're here, we can get started. My name is Chad Chad. And the most important thing in life is being pretty. Not friends, not family, not getting to enjoy life without having to constantly consider what you look like from an outside perspective, and your first thought when you hear a joke being, am I going to look good while I laugh at this? Instead of just, hey, that was funny. I'm going to laugh at this. Is that how people think? I don't even know anymore. I want to blame a lot of this on TikTok, but every social media platform is to blame. All you have to do is look at 2016 beauty trends and see the full glam beats people were putting on to go watch Suicide Squad. And that doesn't exclude me. I'm going to be very vulnerable right now and show you how I was doing my eyebrows in 2016. This is me opening up to you. This is bringing us closer. Do you feel close to me? Are you close? So it's not like TikTok invented this. Beauty standards have literally always existed. It's just the way it's enabled us to see everyone's opinion on beauty every second of every day. It's like a constant bombarding of expectations from hundreds of thousands of people, which makes the standard for being pretty not only more unattainable, but also more expected. Being attractive is like an internet admission fee, one that I can't pay, according to this guy that I recently made a video about.
I will be always ignoring you and ladies like you because you fucking ugly bitch. Sorry.
She hates me, but she wants me.
And this is heartbreaking. I am distraught. I can't eat. I can't sleep. I can't poop. All I do is cry and pine for my one true love, my cupcake, my boo cake, my sweet little, tiny little urinal cake. And I want, nay, I need to win him over. And that means I'm gonna need to glow up. Thankfully, there's a TikTok creator by the name of the Glow Up Gal who can help me out with that. Because of TikTok's crazy beauty standards, we end up with most of us not feeling comfortable in our own skin. And that means that sometimes we want to change something about ourselves. And that's perfectly okay. We all have insecurities, not me. That's a skill issue. But
Hey, Cha-Cha, you got it.
What they can do to look better. Perfect place to do that. I think everyone here is so nice and kind. And this is where the glow up
People with
steps
taste
up
in the
to
chat, huh?
Basically, she'll find these types of videos with people asking for advice, whether they've asked how to look better or if they've asked for brutal honesty about what's wrong with them, and then she'll give it to them.
I got you, girl. Since you asked for brutal honesty, I'm gonna give you an honest makeover to help you instantly glow up. First, I'm removing your glasses.
I got you, girl. Since you asked for brutal honesty, I have to say your face is honestly brutal.
Our YouTube channel.
1 minute to 2 minutes long, but they could probably all be.
Looks like there's only one of us
Hey,
with taste.
put some makeup on.
I got you, girls. Since you asked for brutal honesty, I'm gonna go in with concealer and a skin tint to cover your acne and even out your skin tone. I also use bronzer to contour your face into looking more defined. Here's the end result. Look at that difference.
She doesn't go into what products to use or how to apply unsaid products. I would say the instructions aren't very specific, but they don't exist, really.
I'm going in with some contour and highlighter on your nose to make it appear smaller.
It's even more unhelpful that she isn't actually doing any of the things that she's recommending these people do. Like, she'll say she's applying contour to the forehead. No, you're not. This is Facetune. You're just swiping your finger on a screen of pixels. Okay, and now I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows. And done. Comparing the results of Facetune to what your makeup should look like in real life is so unreasonable. Oh, when you apply your concealer, it shows the lines in your skin that everybody has. But when I did it on a screen with an airbrush tool, it looked nothing like that. Maybe it's a skill issue? Maybe you're just too ugly? Maybe you're just way beyond help. It even goes beyond this because I've noticed a lot of these glow up videos
Disco
change the
Queen.
person's entire face structure. Like in this one, as she swipes over, you can see it completely shaves off the edge of her face.
Look at that difference. Look at that difference. Look at that difference. Look at that difference.
Here is a simple and achievable trick to glow up that I like to call not having this face. I don't like that one. Get rid of it. She also starts this one by saying that these are tips to instantly glow up, and then her first suggestion is that they grow out their hair.
I'm gonna give you an honest makeover to help you instantly glow up. Starting off with your hair, I'd suggest growing it
Your
out.
hair isn't doing much for you, so I'd suggest growing it out as much as possible. Starting with your hair, I'd suggest growing it out.
I'd suggest growing it out.
So one of the most not instant things you can do. Hey, grow your hair out. I will. Now. Do it now.
I'm trying.
Instantly grow out your hair this instant. ASAP. Squeeze it out of there. Get it out. Stat.
This will take me longer. It only took me
Oh my god. I
8
can't
minutes.
believe that worked.
That was strenuous. I sure could use a sip of water. I love taking sips of water from my Air Up water bottle. Made by Air Up. This video is sponsored by Air Up. Unfortunately, I have the type of brain where I'll drink
Disco
visit videos
Queen.
eating someone's eyeballs.
Since you asked for brutal honesty, I'm going to tell you exactly what you can do to be prettier. Starting off, your hair isn't doing much for you, so I'd suggest growing it out as much as possible. Now, I'm adding mascara to really make your eyes pop and give you a big boost in femininity, as well as adding some highlighter to your inner corners.
She'll say she's just adding mascara, but as she's using the app, it's literally changing the whole shape of someone's eye.
Look at that difference.
It is different. A different person. You made them on your phone, and they're not real. They look like a character from Episode Now. And now for the reveal.
Lumen tells you what you're currently burning for energy, carbs or body fat. Get recommendations to keep your body on track, so you can see what's.
Look at that
Disco
difference. A lot of her standards for what counts as pretty are pretty questionable. That's a good one. One of her most frequent recommendations is that they make their hair blonde and straight.
To start off, I'm giving you a few highlights to lighten your hair. I'm also just styling it by straightening for a cleaner look.
Giving you this bright, white, foxy blonde color.
Starting off with your hair, I think a bright blonde would look way better on you.
This person, for example, has gorgeous curly hair, and the first thing Glow Up Gal says is,
Starting off, your hair isn't doing much for you. I'd suggest growing it out and dyeing it a more suiting color.
Starting out, have you tried having white people hair? Have you tried Eurocentric beauty standards? I've heard a lot about them. People seem to be talking about them a lot. They seem to be pretty popular right now. You should try it. She doesn't seem to approve of any dyed hair colors. No greens, no blues, no reds. And
Lame.
objectively, I think that's pretty messed up. From an outside perspective with no personal skin in the game, I think that's very not cool. If she does come across someone with more of an alternative style, she'll transform them to not have that.
Starting off with your hair, I'm ignoring
Disco
personal
queen.
style and getting rid of your bangs. Here's the end result. Look at that difference.
To start, I'm ignoring the style that you clearly prefer and feel most comfortable in order to enforce my own narrow idea of what beauty should look like onto you. Her standards are eerily similar to my grandmother's. No hair dye, no tattoos, no short hair. Also, I think Trump is Jesus. I'm just saying, I've never seen him in the same room before. Another one of her standards is that prettier equals smaller. Face, smaller. Nose, smaller. Self-esteem, smaller. A lot of her tips and tricks are done for the sole purpose of making things appear small. She contours the forehead to make it look smaller. She contours the nose to make it look small. She suggests growing out your hair to make your face smaller.
I'm also using some contour on your cheeks and jaw to lift your face and make it look smaller. I'm using some contour on your nose to make it appear smaller,
Going in with some bronzer to add some warmth to your face and contour it to look smaller.
as well as some bronzer to contour your face into looking slimmer.
Because your face should be tiny. The closer your face is to not existing, the better. I want to have to use a microscope to see your beauty. And the winner of 2024 Miss America is Chad. There she is. She is absolutely glowing. I can't see her. Exactly, John. And that is why we love her. No, she's not there. Right you are, John. How does she do it? Sometimes it seems like her main goal is to make everybody look like the same person. Any ounce of individualism just gets sucked away immediately. Man, sure wish my name was individualism the way it's getting sucked out immediately around here. Sure wish my name was individualism. I've never seen Glow Up Scal do a video for a guy, and that might be because the only advice she has to offer is wear makeup, grow your hair longer, and don't have acne. So these are all pretty groundbreaking concepts in the world of beauty. You might be thinking she never does videos for guys because it's only girls requesting them, but apparently that doesn't matter because a lot of the girls didn't request them either. She actually just grabs whatever video she wants, I guess, and puts text over the original to make it appear like they've asked her to do this.
I got you, girls. For your hair, I don't think this color or style is doing much for you. It looks like you have some kind of deep acne scarring, so if you'd like a more permanent fix to this, I'd look into dermabrasion or getting a chemical peel from a dermatologist.
This is the original video. There's no caption. There's no request anywhere for Glow Up Scal to give this person a glow up. The creator of the original even made this post reiterating that they did not ask for this to happen. And once people realized that this user didn't actually request a glow up, they started to notice this being a pattern for Glow Up Scal. 2 of her biggest, most viewed videos are glow ups given to people that did not ask for them. I found the originals for both of them thanks to the comments, and you can see them here, and that she just added her own text over it. How can I glow up? Be brutally honest.
I got you, girl. Since you asked for brutal honesty,
Did she though? Did she ask for that? Did she really? Sometimes, like in this video, she'll say things like,
I'd suggest using tretinoin or going on Accutane. So I'd suggest going on Accutane.
first of all, no one asked. Literally, this person did not ask. And second of all, she says this like it's not something someone with acne is already going to be aware of. It's so expensive and complicated to get a prescription for Accutane, and there are so many hoops you have to jump through to get it and continue taking it. Plus all the side effects that people may not want to deal with. So I promise someone with acne is aware of the existence of Accutane. And yeah, I've had acne for most
This is
of
the
my
worst
life.
part
It
about
affects
drawing
me
in
on
ink.
a daily basis. So I've pretty much tried everything. You try drinking more water? Yeah, it's like the first thing I tried. I recommend drinking more water. Thank you, this was helpful. Also, try putting on some fucking makeup. In this video, which is also someone who did not ask for advice or brutal honesty, this is Glow Up Gal's first tip.
To start off, I'd suggest getting your braces off.
Hey, that thing you're doing to straighten your teeth and improve your appearance? Stop doing that. This is especially funny to me because in this glow up video, she actually advises this person get braces.
Starting off, I'd suggest getting braces to help straighten out your teeth, as well as whitening them to appear cleaner. You can do this in a dental office or at home with whitening strips.
It was so stupid to start. I don't know how to stop. I'm really scared. I feel like you're the only one I can talk to.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're the only one I can trust.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm- Let me skip this ad.
So you should have braces. You just shouldn't let anyone see them. Go get braces! But don't you dare show your face around here till they're gone. Obviously their plan is to remove the braces. That's the plan of every person who gets braces. This was so unnecessary. This was like when someone tells you to do something that you're already in the middle of doing, which pisses me off. So I would keep the braces on forever, out of spite. My teeth would be straighter than 3-in-1 body wash. And I just want to add a reminder that this person did not ask to have their appearance critiqued. They did not ask for someone on the internet to be brutally honest about their face. And speaking of which, the glow up scowl, I can't say glow up scowl now, my mouth is so dry. I sure could use a sip of water for my ear. Uses voiceovers, and as far as I can tell, this is her only account. It's just so ironic that a faceless creator is posting these videos telling other people that they're not attractive enough. How do we know you're qualified? How do we know you don't have braces? How do we make sure your face is the size of a protozoa? Unfortunately, a big portion of the videos Glow of Scowl posts are of young girls. Some are probably in their teens. Some might be even younger. And just imagine being that age, scrolling on TikTok, and then finding out an account saw you and decided that you needed a complete Photoshop makeover to look better. Ahem. How would that be beneficial to anyone, let alone someone whose face isn't even going to look the same in a few years? Your face isn't done cooking yet. Even the question, how can I look better, is already an impossible one. What looks better to me isn't the same as what looks better to you, and what looks better to Glow Up Scowl is really fucking weird. Just because her idea of beauty is looking more feminine and smoother and smaller, teeny tiny even, doesn't mean that's what people want to look like or should look like. Beauty is different for everyone. Beauty is like a belly button. They're all unique and different, but I still want to stick my finger in every single one of them. Is that a weird thing to say? Consensually. And as long as you're over the age of like 25. Despite all of this, Glow Up Scowl considers herself enough of an expert in beauty to offer private, virtual makeovers for money. Her bio has a link to a website where you can purchase a makeover for $20 that will help you unlock your full potential of being the prettiest, sexiest amoeba you can be. Ooh, you're so pretty. What a pretty little amoeba. I bought the advanced style for $25
Thank you.
on sale for $15, and pretty much right after I bought it,
Thought
they
it was
sold
doing
out.
better.
So I was very lucky I got one in time. I submitted my picture like the instructions told me, and I messaged her asking for help. But then I got an email telling me that it could be up to 4 weeks before I got my makeover back. Update, I sent this on March 4th, and it is currently 1:14 a.m. on March 23rd, and I still haven't gotten anything back. I don't know how to fix my forehead. Please help me. What am I supposed to do? I don't have 4 weeks. Dimitri won't wait that long. I have to do something now. Right now. Like right now. Now we're gonna go to the next. Just go to the next thing. Why are you still here? Can we? Is this because people were complaining that your videos aren't long enough and you're trying to make them longer? That is so annoying. Go to the next. Right, so this is what we're working with. Clearly I have pores, and that's not cool or okay at all, so we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of those. Now we're just applying concealer to my under.
Disco Queen. Concentrate. Oh, I thought I just stopped. I was about to say, I'll stop. I thought I was just about to. I thought it stopped. And I'm done.
Oh, nope. Try my Old Spice. You can use it on your pit's chest and even your toe.
Hello, my name is Emily, as you may or may not know, and long ago, I trekked into a faraway land.